And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. We are back in 7 days. I'm going to get down here on the ground here. We'll run around and smack some Zamba jerks in the face while we talk today. I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions of version 1.0. More than likely, this is not going to be a very long stream, ladies and gentlemen, because I honestly don't have a lot to say about version 1.0. If you're a member of the Discord server, you've probably already seen my one-word review of version 1.0. So, yeah. So yeah, this is probably not going to be a very long stream, because I think I could probably go through everything relatively quickly. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Before we get started, though, let me jump into chat and welcome all you fine folks here. Dammy J, welcome to the stream. Struggling, welcome to the stream. Kelly and Shannon, so good to see ya. Seth Darby, welcome to the stream. SWAT, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. John White, welcome to the stream. Struggling says, I wish they gave us an option to use Alpha 21 controller layout with the cursor. Agreed. The new controller support is god-awful. God-awful. Wayne Atkinson, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. John White says, I made it to the beginning. Sweet. Nice. Seth Darby says, I'm loving this update so far. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. Arkmancer77, welcome to the stream. Wayne says, hey, Seven, hope you're well on night shift again here in England. So thanks again for the entertainment. Absolutely. Try to keep you entertained while you're hard at work. That is awesome. Let's see. Chase, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So you guys need to learn to be real gamers and use the mouse and keyboard. Yeah. I always tell people, if you're just picking up 7 days for the first time, learn on mouse and keyboard. But I was playing 7 Days to Die for years before I made the switch over to PC, so can't teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, you alright? You alright, buddy? I don't think he's alright. John Hale, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So, I hope if you guys missed any of the streamer weekend, I streamed all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for many hours. Friday, hey Arlene. Friday we started off by taking a look at all of the new changes and that kind of thing. So we got into as much of the new, and I use that term new loosely, content. And then at the end of Friday, because there really wasn't a lot to show off, we went ahead and got started on our regular playthrough, and then Saturday, Sunday, Schneidi and I were just playing the game. So, and we were able to see quite a bit, experience quite a bit, and I think we both came away with similar outlooks or similar feelings on. Let's find a new city here. Let's just go actually here. Let's fly. And let's take a look and see if we've got any cities in the area. Let's go there. There we go. Hopefully there's some zombie jerks in this town. I used the kill all feature, but we're too close to that city, so I probably killed all the zombies. So hopefully here there'll be some more to smack. Hey buddy, how you doing? You did. Oh yeah, plenty of zombies. We'll run around this city and smack some zombies in the face. But I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the update, and then I would love to hear your guys' thoughts at the same time. So I'm gonna try to be keep it up on chat a little bit better than I did during streamer weekend. So Kaz Rin, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Vomited twice. Ooh, that's yeah, all right. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Big Daddy Evil, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So as I said, on my Discord server, I left because I've had a few days to kind of mull this over, think about streamer weekend, think about everything that was added and changed and updated and all that fun stuff. And my one-word review for version 1.0 is disappointed. There was honestly nothing in this update that really wowed me. The big change, a new armor and clothing system, I think they really missed the mark on that. I appreciate the new character models, but the only problem is the new character models are almost completely negated by the armor, the new clothing and armor system. Because if you're wearing clothing and armor, it's going to cover up the new character models anyway. The new animations still need a lot of work. They're better, definitely better, but they are they're still not. There's still things that aren't working properly. They just don't look right. Especially, you know, the way you hold weapons is just silly. Makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't know if that's a bug that they're going to be changing or what it is, but what it is right now is kind of dumb. The new outfits, some of them look cool, some of them have okay bonuses, but many of them just look stupid and ridiculous, and it totally breaks immersion. It's like, why on earth would anybody in the zombie apocalypse build this? Why would they construct this? It makes no sense. So yeah, it was disappointing. I have similar feelings with version 1.0 that I had during 21. I was profoundly disappointed with 21 as well. Even the new gore system, in 21 the gore system was probably our favorite change, and they supposedly expanded it even more in version 1, but all of the dismembers now are the exact same. There's no variety. So it gets pretty old pretty fast. There's nothing. I do like the variety of zombies, the different outfits. Like this, is this one of the ducky nurses? Yep, this is a ducky nurse. She's got duckies on her. Yep, look at the duckies. So yeah, there's small little things like that, which, you know, are okay. But there's nothing that really grabbed me. And that's kind of what I expected going in. I honestly think this update is more significant for console once they get the stable version done and they actually release the new console version. I think that's the significance of this update. Console's been waiting for years for some good news, and yeah, I think that's the thing that's really gonna be important about version 1.0 for the PC players, especially people who've been around for a very, very long time. I don't know. There's not much here to get excited about, in my opinion. Now, if you are enjoying the update and you're loving it, that is great. More power to you. I hope that you continue to enjoy the 7 Days to Die updates as they come along. But for me, there really was nothing here that grabbed my attention. Nothing here that jumped out at me. Was not a fan of the armor system. The character models look better but need work. Even random gen, I've heard reports that the random gen maps are not very random, and that they spawn pretty similar no matter how many times you try to randomize it. So I don't know. Just this my overall thoughts. I will say it's about what I expected. It is about what I expected. I will say the new controller layout is god awful. It is awful. It is so bad. It is so bad. So for all the new console players, when version 1.0 comes out, just expect the the controls are going to be wonky, and yeah, it's bad. I've been playing it with controller for years, and this is the worst controller layout that I've ever dealt with on this game. It's really bad. It's wonky. It's difficult to see where your cursor is because there is no cursor anymore. Here, I'll show you guys here on the screen. Kind of went through this, but like right now, I'm on clear. All right. But if I'm here, I have no idea what I'm pointing at right now. No idea. I have no idea. And the fact that you have to, you can't, because like with the keyboard, I can just move the cursor, boom, select an item, boom, go. With the controller, you can't do that. So I have to go all the way up here. Let's say I want to go to intellect. I have to select intellect, then I have to go down, and then over, and then down. Without the cursor there, it is very time consuming to navigate the menus. It's really bad. So yeah, the controller layout updates or improvements, as they called them, are massive step backwards in my opinion. Hey, Skater Boy, you did. I do like the 4x4 with the plow. It's really satisfying to mow down the zombie jerks in the vehicle. I'm glad that that's really cool. So I guess that's one positive. But all things considered, it was a disappointment. I was, I feel much the same as I did after Alpha 21 streamer weekend. And the zombies, they massively increased the health pool of a lot of the zombies. So like bikers day one, even crawlers day one are insanely tough, which, if you're used to the game, you can deal with it. But I think some new players are going to struggle with how tough not only some of the zombies they come across, but that first horde night, that's going to be tough for a lot of new players as well. I think you're going to get a lot of players getting wrecked. Schneidy and I, we survived. Wasn't our best showing. The Death Hole is no longer a viable horde base anymore. It's going to definitely take some. I'm going to need to redesign. Update that design. It's not nearly as good as it used to be. Here, I'm gonna look here. Alright, so this crawler has 202 hit points. This character's maxed out on everything, so he's not going to have trouble dealing with any of the Gen Pop zombies. But a starter player with a starter weapon coming up against some of the like a biker zombie or I mean during the gameplay or the regular playthrough, it was taking like 5 or 6 hits in the head to kill a crawler, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on version 1.0. There a lot of the bugs that existed before 1.0 came out still exist after 1.0. A lot of the changes that they made are lackluster, kind of fell flat for me, especially into the new armor system. I was not sold beforehand, and then after playing with it and messing around and taking a look at, I mean, we looked at all of the new sets, and I think there were like 2 or 3 of them that we were like, oh, this is all right, this is cool, but the rest of them were like, okay, this is stupid. So yeah, all in all, I was not blown away by version 1.0, and it's going to be the console. I think the console release is going to be the big news coming out of this update, because the changes that they made, not a fan. Generally speaking. Let's go through some more of this chat here. Monkey Nuts, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Mr. Krabs, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Monkey Nuts says, does the game take longer to get to the main screen, or is it just me? Yes, it does. So not only, first you have to load up that initial intro screen, then you have to hit OK to get to the first like menu screen. And then even loading into the game takes longer in version 1.0 than it did in 21. Or at least that's what it seemed to me. See, did they reduce the amount of zombies? I'm thinking maybe they upped the health to remove some of them to reduce frame rate. That's possible. As you've seen, for me just running around this town here, I've only killed a handful of zombies, and I've been running, this entire town. This is, for our discussion streams, this is kind of par for the course for what we do. I run around the town, smack zombies in the face, and we discuss whatever topic is on the, on the agenda for that day. And usually, there's, a decent amount of zombies. Sometimes we might have to move from city to city, but when I can run through entire neighborhoods and not see a single zombie, then yeah, they may have increased the HP but decreased the amount. That's quite possible. Also, all of the there's like no major big cities in the forest anymore. So in order to get on this map, I think center is Wasteland, and I think that's where the really, really giant city is in the Wasteland. But that's another thing people have been saying, is that there's no big, there's like small cities like this one without any of the really big, awesome POIs in the forest. There are no gigantic cities in the forest anymore, which is a bummer. Rosie L, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Right. Let's see. Chase says to check their player numbers on Steam charts, and for the month they're down around 20%. For a month as important, they should have a rise of players, not a loss. We'll see. It'll take a little bit of time for, because we're still, 1.0 only came out on Monday. For the general population, I still think it's going to be successful. Even though for people like I've been playing this game for years and I've known about it for years, but it's still a relatively not as well known game as others on the market. So I would say that especially once Stable comes out and the console version is released, they're going to see a massive influx of players. So I fully expect that. I don't. It's and if this is, again, if this is your first time playing 7 Days, you may look at you may not know what the game once was and the direction that it was once headed in, and you may look at these changes and go, "Oh wow, this is awesome." That's why my perspective is a little different. I've been on this ride for a very long time, and I've seen the direction that the Fun Pimps chose to go in, and it's just not what it's kind of disappointing because the game had so much potential, and the direction that they decided to go, I'm not a fan of, unfortunately. So yeah, I just ran that basically that entire town. And I think we killed what, 3 zombies? Well, maybe we can go to. Let's go to a new biome here. Let's go that away. This looks like a bigger city. In the wasteland. There we go. Whee! We'll go to the wasteland, although I think the wasteland is ugly. Oh, I see a puppy. Hey, puppy. Here, puppy. Hey, buddy. Ow! I actually don't want to be in the wasteland just because it's so ugly. I'd rather go to the snow zone here. Let's see if we can find it. Might be better just to teleport. That's the burnt forest. Let's go over here and see where we're at. Over here. This looks like desert. Hey! Shot in the dark and I landed in a town. Alright. This town looks alright. We'll stop here. We'll run around in this town. There we go. Yeah! Now we're talking. Now we got some more zombies. Now we got some more zombies. Whoa. That's another thing I don't like is the sprint. You used to be able to, you click it and it would stay, but now you have to hold down. You actually have to hold down the joystick in order to sprint. Where before you could just click it and it would stay sprinting. Alright, let me get through some more chat. Mr. Crab says water will never improve. And they made some adjustments to the dew collector, which, you know, I think all in all they're decent. But I was not a big fan of that change to begin with. Stupid bird. Oh. Where are you? There you are. And they still haven't fixed that. Where the spider just does this little hop straight up in the yeah. Alright. Let's see. Big Daddy Evil says, I think I'm going to do at least one full playthrough before I mod, just to try and wrap my head around the concept the Fun Pimps consider completed. Yeah, whoa. That was kind of my feeling. Whoa. No, stop it. Yeah. I was planning on doing a at least a members playthrough. You gonna attack me, buddy? You know you want to. Yeah, come on. Alright. Now we got some action. Hey, big boy. Hey, Bo. Oh, it's a copper. Hey, buddy. Screw you, bird. So yeah, I was planning on doing, and I still may. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing in the future with regards to 7 days. But yeah, I think, you know, giving it a chance, doing a regular playthrough. That's kind of why I split Streamer Weekend up into 2 sections. Oh, here, let's take a look at this biker here. Yeah, 600 HP. On day 1, meeting up with a regular biker. Oof. No, thank you. Gimme. So yeah, I'm gonna decide where I want to what I want to do in regards to 7 days here in the next. That's what I'm gonna be doing over the next couple days because or next couple weeks actually because I'm going into busy time for me where I'm gonna be working literally every single day for the next 2 weeks. So that means there's probably not gonna be a stream next Thursday. And potentially even the Thursday after that. We'll see. We shall see. So I'm going to take the next couple of weeks and decide, you know, where we want to go here. What do I want to do? A regular playthrough just to give it a complete thorough look over. And then decide if we're going to be doing tutorials or stuff like that from there. So we shall see. We shall see. Monkey Nut says, "I think it will be successful since it's one of a kind." Yes, that's the advantage that the Fun Pimps have is that there's really not another game on the market like this, so they can get by on mediocrity, and the players will all seal clap at mediocrity, where that's just never been good enough for me. It's like, why can't we strive for excellence? You know? When did we get to the point where mediocrity was applauded and celebrated as something wonderful and grand? Because I would say version 1.0 is mediocre at best. But yes, it will be successful because there's like you said, not much out there, which is why they can get away with it. It's the same reason EA can get away with putting out the exact same, you know, game year after year after year with Madden, with making little to no updates and changes whatsoever, and still charge an arm and a leg for it. Come on, buddy. I have no idea where that blood was coming from. So that's what I'm talking about. The gore system improvement. Still a little wonky. So yeah, they there is no competition for this game, really. Which is why we pretty much just what they give us is what we get, and we just gotta smile and nod, pretend like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Or not, because I'm not going to do that. Mediocre at best. That's what this update is. Significant for the console players. But then again, that comes with its own bag of worms, because the way they handled the console version, in my opinion, was very scummy. And they announced that, yeah, we 25% discount. That's the discount amount that they announced on the release notes. That's what it says, 25% off. So there you go, guys. We kind of went over that a little bit. But yeah, you can probably hear it in my voice. I am disappointed, very profoundly disappointed. Although I shouldn't be, you know, because again, there he goes again. It's like, dude, because this is what I expected. So, maybe disappointed isn't the... I expected to be disappointed, maybe. I would love nothing more than to be able to come to you guys and say, oh, this is the greatest update ever, and I love every bit of it, and blah, blah, blah. But that is not the truth. Mediocre. All right, let's keep on rolling through some of this chat here. Banging on something. Let's see. Let's see. Let me go kill this guy. Hey, Tom. Woo! That's still satisfying. Being able to send the zombies flying. Alright, I'm getting the combat music. Is it just for the stupid birds? Yep, it was just for the stupid... Well, now it's gone. Alright. Let's see. Shannon says next Thursday is the 4th. Yes, and I will unfortunately be working. Again, like I said, I'm going to be working every day for the next... For the foreseeable future, because of Independence Day. A lot of people I work with are, are taking time off, which means I'm going to be filling in, carrying more of the load to give them some much deserved time off. There you are. You were hiding around the corner. Thanks, Bo. Whee! Awesome. Okay, let's see. Just Bean, welcome to the stream. Let's see. They tell us right in the name of the company, the Fun Pimps charging us for small bits of mediocrity. Yeah. My Monkey Nut says, my microphone died, but I wrote a script for a video on 7 Days to Die. Fun Pimps, so I'm just waiting for the new one to arrive. Nice. Says, I've seen someone's comment saying they apparently, Mole said that Fun Pimps count on most people playing the game for like 4 to 6 hours and then never touch it again. So that's what they focus on improving. Well, it is apparent that their focus is much more heavily on new players. They are trying to attract a new audience. That has been apparent for a few alphas now. And I think there's absolutely truth to that statement. Let's see. Big Daddy Evil says this game could have been incredible, but their lackadaisical approach and seemingly lack of desire to work with the biggest supporters of the game. Basically, the opinion of this is tough S word. Yeah. No idea how recent that statement is. All right. Ooh. What is that? It's a wolf. It's a dead wolf. Let's see. It's been a long road, and seeing what they consider the finish line is kind of saddening. Yes. And we still got 3 big updates to come. So maybe bandits and the storyline. Maybe that will kick it up a notch, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Alright, where are... Oh, there you are. It's like, I heard you. I just did not see you. See, that's what happens if you shoot them in the face or if you hit them with a club in the face. It rips off a little skin and they spurt blood. Every time. There's no variation. Let's see. Just being asked, do you think they are leaving the excellence to the modding community? And yeah, I gotta say this, guys. This is not a phenomenon that is... Oh! Oh! That coyote went flying. It's not a phenomenon that is unique to the Fun Pimps only. This is standard practice in modern gaming. Game companies, they do the bare minimum, and then they let their modding community fix their mistakes. It happens all the time. Fun Pimps are no different. There are bugs in this game that have been in the game for years. And they are still in the game. And they are known. But they do not get worked on. They do not get fixed. Yet they continue to make these minor adjustments, minor changes. And the ones that I would consider new or major changes are lackluster. Like the new armor system. It's just, it's ugh. Yeah. Chrono, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. But yes, I think a lot of companies do that, especially the ones that are you know, that are all you know, big cheerleaders for the modding community, because they know that the modders will go in and fix their mistakes and fix the things that they don't have, they don't bother fixing. So I mean, just look at all right, that is satisfying. I love being able to smack the coyotes and send them flying. So that's not unique to the Fun Pimps. That's pretty much standard practice. A lot of companies do that, where they'll release a game with known bugs. They know the bugs are there. They know that there are systems that are broken. and then they'll just let the modders take care of that. Let them take care of that. So that's kind of standard practice in modern gaming nowadays. So we'll do mediocre work, charge premium prices, and then we'll let other people fix our work while we rake in the money. Now, I wouldn't say the Fun Pimps are charging premium prices. At least they're not charging $60 or $70 for 7 days. So, there's that. But generally speaking, that's what a lot of companies do. Is they they just get something that they can slap a price tag on, throw it out to the world. And, oh, yeah, well, don't worry, guys. We'll eventually get around to fixing it. Or, well, that's what the modding community is for. If there's something you don't like, or if there's something not working properly, they'll fix it for us. So, yeah, that's the state of modern gaming nowadays. And it's not, the Fun Pimps aren't the only, nor are they the most egregious example of that. But that's, that's just kind of the state of gaming nowadays, which is really sad. And they know they can get away with it, which is the worst part, because gamers will continue to buy the games. I had the EA example that I gave earlier. I think they are a prime example of they're one of the worst of the worst. So, yeah, that is pretty much my thoughts on version 1.0, guys. About what I expected coming in. I was willing to give it a chance. I played many hours. We looked at all of the new changes and updates. And it was pretty much exactly what I expected, which was disappointing. I was hoping that there'd be something in here that would surprise me, you know? Be like, "Oh, okay. I didn't see this. I didn't hear about this. I didn't know about this. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool." But and again, these are my first impressions after Streamer Weekend and playing all those hours. I always reserve the right to change my opinion as more information comes in. And as I get more time and experience with the game. So, who knows? Maybe I will get 40 hours in or 50 hours in and be like, okay, this is starting to grow on me. Maybe the armor system will, maybe I'll start using it a bit more and getting used to it a little bit more, and maybe it'll grow on me. That's possible. Do I think it's likely? Probably not, but it's possible, and I'm always open to it. So, yes, I'm not going to have a lot of downtime over the next couple of weeks, but I do think I am going to spend what little downtime I have just getting in to the game and trying things out. I will probably start that new member series and just use that kind of as a way to gauge my, further my opinions and gather more information before I make my final my final say on version 1.0. But based on all of the hours played during Streamer Weekend, and taking a look at all the updates, all the changes, it's not knocking my socks off. That is for sure. Hey, buddy. Anybody else? Once again, exact same one. Rips off his skin and blood spurts. Let's go kill this guy. And I think I've said about all I need to say. And we, like I said, again, I told you guys this was going to be a shorter one, so it is absolutely going to be a shorter one. So let's see. Wacko18, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. John Eakins, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's kill this little group of zombies. And then we'll wrap things up. Boom. There we go. Alright. We fly again. Alright. Let me go through a little bit of this chat and then we'll wrap things up. Chase says, I recall Montreal Bus Company buy new buses that came with a list of roughly 50 issues to fix by their mechanics before said buses could take the road. Yeah. Yeah. It's not just the gaming industry. It's rampant, man. John Eakin says, I've got 6 or 8 hours playtime in the new version here. And the one thing I have really noticed is that it seems a little tougher at the beginning and resources aren't as available. Yeah, and that's by design. They really slowed down progression to make the beginning part of the game last longer. So that was by design. Monkey Nut says, I mean, it's armor. You just slap it on and forget about it for the most part. Yeah, I'm going to use mouse and keyboard here. So I'm glad that I took all that time to customize my character. You know? You can see his eyes. But yeah, we're down to 4 slots now. You do all that customer characters, and you can't customize the armor. Like, you can't dye it. It doesn't change if you put a dye into the armor. It doesn't change colors. So you customize your character, and then you wrap yourself in armor that all looks the same. So all the players look exactly the same. There is no customization because all the customization that you did is completely covered. So your one big update that is like, all right, this is cool, is totally negated by the other big update, which is it makes no sense. Whatever. Let's see. Big Daddy Evil says, side note, this is probably going to be a pretty decent birthday. I got a big old steak in front of me, a nice cold rum and coke. I think the missus is rolling me up a smoky treat. Very nice. Well, happy birthday, Big Daddy Evil. That's awesome. Enjoy your steak, enjoy your beverage, and enjoy your stogie after you're done. Kelly says, just look at those eyes. Those are some nice eyes. Yes. I mean, the new character models do look good, but then I love the fact that they added in all that customization, but then that's totally negated by the new armor system that cannot be customized. So even in multiplayer servers, you're going to have everybody looking the exact same. It makes no sense. It's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and that's been pretty much the MO for many updates now, unfortunately. So but yeah, I'm going to be taking the next couple weeks, guys. I'm going to figure out exactly what direction I want to go. I will probably give this an off-camera play, because it's one thing to play on camera or on stream live, and it's something different playing for fun offline, or off stream when you're not talking to all you fine folks and all that fun stuff. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing the next couple of weeks, and then we'll decide where we want to go from there. maybe by just jumping in and playing this off stream, I'll find some things about it that I didn't see during the streamer weekend, and we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Big Daddy Evil says, "I'm telling you, it's like they want us to change our armor for everything we do. That's going to get old." Yeah, and I think so. Here's my prediction, guys, and this might sound a little cynical, but they are introducing the cosmetic DLCs, the microtransaction outfits. I think they are really going to lean into that. And that's the way that players are going to really customize their look. All of the regular base armors are going to be, what they are, but they'll introduce the wardrobe system with the transmog system, and a whole bunch of cosmetic DLC, the DLCs that you can pay money for to really make your character stand out. And I think that they're going to be leaning into that pretty hard. So we shall see. But that's what my gut's telling me. That the whole reason they did this armor change is really about getting into those microtransactions. The ones that they said they were going to, because we don't want to get into the troublesome ones, the ones that the loot boxes and the battle passes and all of the predatory microtransactions. We're just going to do the cosmetic ones, and that'll be the only way that you can really customize your character. So that's my fear, at least. I think that's the direction that they're going. Let's see. PJ88, welcome to the stream, asked, do you need to do the traders in order, or you just skip them and just do your own thing? Well, the way the traders work now, they are... so in order to unlock tier 2, you have to do a certain amount, and then so the way it worked for us, we did Wrecked. You have to do 10 tier 1 quests, and you each have to do 10 tier 1s. So if Schneidy and I were in a party, right, and we did I think I was up to 17 tier 1 quests complete, and we still hadn't unlocked tier 2, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? Well, the way it works is you have to do 10 tier 1s, and your partner has to do 10 tier 1s, but they don't get credit for yours, and you don't get credit for theirs. So even though you may help them, you may, do the actual quest, turn it in to get a reward, it doesn't count towards your trader progression. You have to do 10 on your own, or of your own. And then that unlocks the next trader. Now, in order to unlock tier 2, you have to complete the quest opening trade routes. So you have to actually go to the next trader, and then tier 2 will be unlocked for both of the traders that you currently have open. And trader questing, looting, it's a must in this version. They've made looting, they really leaned into looting and questing, and that's pretty much the only way to progress in this game now. Let's see. Monkey says, sounds reasonable, honestly, going with how they handle stuff. The 7 Days Blood Moons being recycled, 7 Days to Die proves it. Yeah, I honestly have no interest in that game at all. Maybe down the road we'll see what it's like, but I have no interest in that game. FaZe Beast, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Says, will new players get confused with all the new stuff they added? No. No. If they are actually new, because the new challenge system literally holds your hand and tells you everything that you need to do. It spells everything out for you. So, no, I don't think they will get, if they are new to the game, I don't think they'll have any problems jumping in. Let's see. Chase says, that's what I've been saying as soon as I saw their armor change. Remove all customization, clothes, stuff, then sell them as DLC for money. Yeah. And I have to think, kind of have to agree with you. I think that's the direction that they're going. That I think they'll introduce the transmog system and all of those wonderful DLC outfits that you can pay cash money for in order to you can wear whatever you want, get the bonuses that you want, and then use the transmog and all of the wacky designs they sell to customize your character. At least that's what I think is going to happen. All right. Isn't anything that the microtransactions do able to be done by the mod community? Yeah. And that's where I think they may run into some problems. And we'll see. We'll see how mod-friendly they become once they start releasing those DLCs. And modders start releasing even better ones for free. We'll see if they stay mod-friendly. Big Daddy Evil says, I still see a Rust-like locker system for quick change armor. Yeah, I think they will be adding that. That's on the roadmap for the next big update, is the wardrobe system. And that's going to be where they institute the quick change and probably the transmog. Although it'll probably be called something different. It won't be called transmog. But that's basically what it will be. Big Daddy Evil says, wait a second, what does our player base like looting, building bases, and killing zombies? Well, we can't have that. Fun pimp jerks. Yeah, that's like Chase said, it'll be interesting, because will they start taking down mods or being not as mod friendly in the future once that system is implemented? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I'm starting to get some. Okay, I think this is my sign that it's it's probably time to wrap it up, because I'm starting to get some internet issues. FaZe Beast says, what's your opinion on new 1.0? Disappointed. That is my one-word review. But yeah, I'm starting to get internet issues here, guys. I don't know what's going on, so I better wrap things up. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. This was a shorter one. Only an hour tonight, but I really didn't have a lot to say. So an hour was enough. I could go into detail, and maybe I will in a video down the road, but right now, that's pretty much it. A little sad. I'm a little sad and disappointed. So, if you missed any of the stream, it will be posted on Savin's World Live. That's where I post. That's the channel I post all of my live streams. I put all the live stream replays on that channel. So if you missed anything, you can catch it over there. I will be back in, I'm guessing, 2 weeks, guys. Like I said, this next week and a half, I'm going to be working pretty much straight through every single night. So that's not going to leave a lot of time for streams or video production, unfortunately. Not the best timing. Should be taking advantage of version 1.0 and getting some new stuff out there, but, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I gotta work when I can and make that money to pay them bills, baby. So I will be back as soon as I can, probably 2 weeks for the next live stream. And then we'll see if we can squeeze some videos out here and there over the next couple weeks. But I'm going to be a busy boy. Going to be busy. Huge thank you to everybody who joined the stream tonight. Thank you so much. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed the stream. A huge shout out to everybody who was participating in chat, as well as all those lurkers out there. I love my lurkers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Special shout out to Kelly and Shannon, the excellent mods here in Savin's World. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, guys, and we will see you next time, whenever that is. Couple weeks. We'll see you soon, guys. Have a good one.